Welcome to the Automated Renewal Outreach System. This project showcases a fully streamlined workflow that analyzes customer renewal data, scores retention risk, drafts personalized emails, ensures compliance, and sends approved messages automatically. The entire process runs using AI-driven agents connected to a Google Sheet and real email delivery through Gmail SMTP. In this presentation, we'll walk you through how the system works, the technology behind it, and the value it delivers. Before automation, the renewal process had several challenges. Follow-ups were handled manually, which made them inconsistent. Risk assessment depended on whoever reviewed the account, so the scoring wasn't uniform. Email quality varied from person to person, and it was difficult to maintain a consistent tone or meet compliance standards. Even tracking which emails were sent had to be updated by hand. It was clear that we needed a reliable and repeatable workflow that removed this manual effort.
Here's how the AI renewal pipeline works. Everything starts with the input data from Google Sheets. Each row goes through 3 AI agents inside the renewal coordinator. First, the RiskAgent looks at customer history and scores their renewal risk. Next, the copywriter agent creates a personalized renewal email based on that risk. Then, the compliance agent reviews the message to make sure the tone and content follow guidelines. If the message is approved, the coordinator sends the email and updates the sheet. By the end of the workflow, every row is processed the same way, with consistent logic and fully tracked results.
Here's how the functional tools work behind the scenes. First, the system reads the Google Sheet and pulls in all renewal data. Next, it filters the rows to find only the accounts that are actually due for follow-up. Those rows are then locked to prevent double processing. If an email is approved, the system sends it automatically and updates that specific row in real time. Finally, the pipeline runs an evaluation step to check accuracy and make sure each stage worked as expected. Together, these tools create a reliable and repeatable workflow. Welcome to the live demo of the AI Renewal Coordinator, a fully autonomous multi-agent workflow designed to streamline customer renewals from start to finish. In this demo, I'll walk through the notebook that powers the entire pipeline, show you how each agent behaves, and watch the system process real rows directly from Google Sheets. We begin by loading the Google Sheet that contains our batch of upcoming customer renewals. Each row represents a customer account with details like plan type, contact information, renewal date, and unstructured notes from past interactions. Below that, you can see the coordinator reading the sheet using our custom read sheet tool. The tool returns the header, the row data, and the current processing state. This gives the pipeline everything it needs to evaluate which renewals are ready, which ones were already processed, and which ones should be skipped in this run. You'll notice that eligible rows appear here, along with how many rows were excluded due to missing information or out-of-window dates. Before processing, the coordinator securely locks the eligible rows. This is important. It ensures that if the pipeline is running concurrently, or if a failure occurs, no row gets processed twice. Now let's process the next customer renewal. RiskAgent. The first agent that activates is the RiskAgent. It receives the full customer record, including notes such as customer requested a discount, asked about plan alternatives, or reported multiple service issues. The RiskAgent analyzes these signals using the Gemini model and outputs 3 structured fields. Risk score, a number from 0 to 100. Risk level, low, medium, or high. Risk reason, a clear explanation based on the notes. This removes subjectivity and ensures all customers are evaluated consistently. You can see the risk analysis displayed here with the final JSON score. Copywriter agent. Next, the copywriter agent generates a personalized renewal email. It uses the customer's plan type, renewal date, historical notes, and the risk context we just calculated. It produces both a subject line and a fully formatted HTML email body. Everything is written in a friendly, professional tone suitable for customer communication. Compliance agent. After the draft is created, the compliance agent takes over. This agent reviews the email for policy compliance, tone and clarity, prohibited language, accidental promises, discounts, or unsupported claims. It then sets the final approval status, writes any approval reason, and provides the fully approved email ready for sending. Writing back to Google Sheets. Once all 3 agents have completed their tasks, the coordinator updates the Google Sheet using our custom update sheet tool. You'll see the row update instantly with risk score and level. Approved subject and email body. Approval status, processing timestamps, and metadata about the run. This guarantees full traceability and auditability. Sending the email. In the final version of this pipeline, once the compliance agent approves the message, the system automatically sends the renewal email to the customer. This means the entire renewal workflow, from risk assessment to outreach, is handled entirely by AI. And that completes the live demo of the AI Renewal Coordinator. This multi-agent system replaces hours of manual work with a fast, accurate, and fully compliant pipeline. It allows sales teams to focus on customer relationships while the AI handles the heavy operational tasks. Thank you for watching.